Hey, good morning and happy Aloha Friday. A lot going on this week, so let me start breaking that down. So, first of all, students this week in science sorted through about 750 pounds of plastic caps. That brings our total to about 2,000 pounds of plastic that we have been able to um, used to be recycled into plastic benches. So there's a company here in Indiana that will take those plastic caps and basically put them through a machine which kind of shreds them and makes them into real small pieces, and then they're molded into these plastic benches. And so, through a generous grant from the Center Grove Education Foundation, um, we've been able to purchase several of those benches and recycle, like I said, about 2,000 pounds of plastic. Now, unfortunately, the company that's doing that is going out of business now, so we won't be able to collect any more caps in the near future. But my hope is that that we'll find another company to be able to do that, because it is such a great experience for the students to see how much plastic is generated through these plastic caps, and then b how that can be repurposed, recycled into something else. And so students were sorted all that, we packaged that all up, put it into bags, weighed everything, and were able to get that shipped off to that company, and those benches are now on their way back here. And so it is a real worthwhile project, and one that I really like, that kind of centers around that Center Grove Education Greenspace, which is back behind the school. That Greenspace was started in about 2016, and every year, eighth graders continue to kind of make that their legacy project, that they add more and more to that area. So that area is about 3 acres back behind the school. And students back in 2016 were the ones who really kind of started putting all that together. And they have worked with um, you know landscape engineers, environmental biologists, environmental scientists, ecologists, other experts. One eighth group of eighth graders planted some trees and shrubs out there, and it's been really nice just seeing that area continue to grow and develop. We've been able to identify a lot of different species of Indiana native plants that are out there, and we will add more to that this fall, as that's kind of a good time to do that. Here in the fall is a good time to start doing some more planting out there. And so uh, next week on the 22nd, we will be doing a cleanup out there after school. A lot of the NJHS kids are going to be involved in that. Johnson County Native Plant Partnership is going to be involved in that. The state of Indiana Cooperative Invasive Species Management Group is going to be helping with that. And I did have a sign up sheet for that, and I'll be contacting all those parents who did sign up for that. But if that's something that you're also interested in participating in, please just let me know, and I'll be happy to send you more information on that as needed. But if nothing else, just take a stop out there sometime. It is a great place to see a lot of Indiana native wildflowers, see a lot of pollinators. Um, we have seen a lot of even secondary and tertiary consumers, both birds of prey. We have a fox family that lives out there, and those different types of things. And so it is really nice to see that area really coming back and being utilized. And so it's a really great experience for our students. As far as what's happening this week and next week in science and biology, in science, we're finishing up evidence-based conclusions today with the test on that. And then next week, we're going to start into chemistry with atomic structure, looking at, parts of an atom, different elements, and then how those atoms combine to form molecules. In biology, we're finishing up macromolecules. And so we're kind of finishing up the chemistry side of it. And next week, are going to start into cell structure and function. Cell structure and function is going to focus a lot on like membranes and different parts of the cell. We'll get into like the mitochondria and chloroplasts and that kind of stuff when we do cell respiration and photosynthesis. So we're going to spend a lot of time talking about the different parts of the cell. But initially, it's just going to be some microscope work, identifying parts of the cell, and looking into types of transport, passive, active transport, that kind of stuff with regard to cell membranes. So thank you so much for everything that you do. The field trip is coming up with regard to that, and so information on the field trip will be coming out probably Monday or Tuesday of next week. Just kind of the bare bones information on that. It's going to be the 29th. I'm still looking for about 7 or so more adult volunteers. And the cost of that trip is going to be $15, and that includes a brown bag lunch. So, more information will be coming out on that. I'll probably be sending out a permission slip electronically through Parent Square. And there'll also be a paper copy for those who don't utilize Parent Square. So expect that this weekend or from Parent Square, and then we'll be passing out the permission slips probably on Monday. So again, thank you so much for everything that you do as parents to help support the learning that takes place here at school. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please don't hesitate to let me know.